So, I like to say that I've been around the internet for a very long time. I'm about to be 32 years old, and throughout that entire journey, or if that's what we're calling it, I've seen a lot of posts and comments of people jokingly, maybe not jokingly, wanting to quit their jobs and open up a coffee shop, open up a bookstore, open up a bike shop, stationery shop, you name it. These things that we call third spaces. You have your home, your work, and then you have this magical third space that you can build community around. It could be a local coffee shop, it could be your library, it could be a park, it could be a social gathering, a game store, a board game store, whatever it is. These third spaces are community driven, and they're spaces that you can feel safe and you can fuel your creativity, you can build new relationships, you can build new friends. People are longing for that, especially now in the era of like AI and technology and things like that. We're all looking for ways to get out of our phones, right? Stop the scroll, get out, interact with actual people, have actual meaningful experiences. And these third spaces allow you to do just that. So I've started this project where I want to highlight, first and foremost, local shops in my area that I consider third spaces myself. Bookstores, stationery stores, bike shops, coffee shops. I want to highlight these people, and I want to showcase what it takes to have that daydream of an idea and actually execute it. I want to showcase what the risks were, what the outcomes were, what the entire kind of journey kind of looks like, and how involved community support and how important community is and plays a key role in making these spaces what they are. So I started with two shops here in my local area. I live in Indianapolis, and I would love to expand this in the future, but right now I'm just starting local with shops that align with what it is that I want to do, things that I love and enjoy as of current, and things that I think other people will enjoy as well. You, as someone watching this video, as part of my audience, will probably enjoy some of these conversations that I've had. So I'm not gonna linger more on what it is. I'll love to kind of have like a deeper dive conversation as the series continues to grow. So right now I'm gonna leave you with two sort of interviews that I had. One with Matt from Bike People, my local bike shop that's community driven, and Ali from Semantics Paper Goods. You've heard me talk about Semantics with my other stationery videos, and I love to get a lot of things from there, especially because they're local and they're like somewhat around the corner. So I'm gonna leave you with these two interviews, and hopefully you get some inspiration and you get some relief from that curiosity that you have if you're looking to build these third spaces for yourself or for the community around you. So I'll leave you with Matt and Ali, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards.
I am Matt. I am chief bike person at Bike People. During COVID, I started fixing bikes out of my garage, and I told my neighborhood group on social media, with all my nearby neighbors, that I was offering bike repair to them, and it just spun out of control. And I always thought if I ever had the chance to rent a super cheap space, I might just go for it. Opening a bike shop. So starting up a bike shop takes a lot of parts and components and inventory, and a lot of figuring things out on the fly, and it's a lot to do while trying to keep everyone happy and keep it going quickly. To start this whole business, trying to say I was a community bike shop, knowing all walks of life would be coming in here, there was kind of a holy shit moment where it was like, I'm gonna have to really be a better person in so many ways, and not ever come in and just take everything for granted and start getting that bike shop attitude that's kind of cliche, because it's easy to get cynical and hardened, and take things personally. So I just want to be like a bright light in the community, and to live my dream in this way, I just want to always be reminding myself that this is awesome. And I'm so lucky to be able to put my hands and my skills to use to really help the people who need it in our community to get around as transportation. So I started the business because a bike shop is like a staple thing in a community that needs to be there to keep people literally moving. So, at the end of the day, it's like a very important amenity to a community. Yeah, and I totally couldn't have done it without the community and people like my friend Mo here. He's literally running out the door, taking care of customers, looking in here, wondering what's going on. But it takes people in your life that trust you and love you, and you can't just take everything on either. So you kind of need somebody in a lot of ways to help you make it happen. So.
My name is Allie, and I am the owner of Semantics Paper Goods. The idea to open a stationery store came about in kind of a pivotal moment in my life personally, where I was at kind of what felt like a dead end in my career that I was in previously. So I was kind of looking at a career change anyway, and in the midst of that, I drove past this empty retail space every day for a couple years, and I just kept wishing that something would go in there. And eventually that idea turned into, what would I put in there if I could put something there? And I also, around the same time, realized that we didn't have any independent stationery stores in the city, and I wished we did. So all of that kind of came together to inspire me to try to open the store. Opening a store is not something that I really had ever dreamed about or thought that would even be possible for me to do. But when I started having the idea of, I wish a stationery store was here, I've kind of always had a personality that's if you want to see things in the world, you got to make it happen. So I just started researching what it would take, what the first steps would be to opening a store. And I just spent a lot of time searching and thinking about what it would entail and it would be possible for me to do. And I kind of had the mindset of maybe I can just start, and if I run into a big enough roadblock, maybe that'll be a sign that I shouldn't do it, and I never did. I always like to say my store is really catered to people who grew up loving shopping for school supplies that time of year in the late summer, early fall. And it's such a joy when people come in and kind of have that excited feeling to find new supplies. The support from the Indianapolis community in general has just been really heartwarming and inspiring for me. When I opened this store, I had the thought that surely I can't be the only person that wishes we had a store like this, but I really wasn't 100% sure that it would be something that could be successful here. And over time, as our customer base has grown, it's just been really exciting that other people care about this kind of stuff and are happy that we're here.
So I hope you enjoyed those small testimonials, interviews that I had with the shop owners. I really want to continue doing more. I do have a bookshop and a coffee shop, coffee cart in the works, potentially by next month or so. These take a little bit of time just because I have to kind of just go based on the shop owner's time and make sure that everything's kind of just flowing and it's right for them. I'm not disturbing them. So hopefully you enjoy that. I really want to continue to make this series. And like I said, my goal is to focus on independent shops in my area that I go to and I appreciate. But maybe there's some possibilities as I travel and go to other places that I can schedule interviews with other people. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to know where you're from and what are some of your favorite third spaces so that people in the comments can visit and explore if they're in their area or just for new places to discover. So leave it in the comments down below. If you really enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a like and a sub, as it really matters as I continue to grow this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.